Guys, so myself Hari. So I'm a DevOps consultant solution architect and having 12 plus years of experience as a real-time environment. And I have I all these all are the certifications I did. So I'm ITL certified and Red Hat certified, AWS solution architect certified, and Kubernetes certified, guys. So what we will discuss today. So we will discuss about the Linux, basic Linux, how we can operate the Linux, and so what is the Linux, who invented the Linux, what are the basic commands to how to operate the Linux, how to operate the Linux. We will discuss, guys. Okay. So on the basic AWS, how we can, what is AWS, what is the difference between on-premise and AWS, why they are moving from AWS to on-premises to AWS. So we'll discuss, guys. So welcome. It's our first meetup, guys. We all are welcome. So this workshop is for Linux and AWS cloud. So our future plans to give more workshops on all the DevOps modules like Git. So in the Git, GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab, and Jenkins, CI/CD, Terraform, IAC tools, and Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes. So the Linux, AWS, guys. So guys, so this is my YouTube channel. So you guys can subscribe it. So we will discuss about all these Linux, and all the videos will be available in this YouTube, guys. Tech World with Hari. Yeah. So this workshop is related to a Linux and AWS, guys. So Linux and AWS. Guys, mute yourself. Yeah. So shall we start, right? Vamshi or Soumya there? Vamshi?
Yeah, Hari. Morning.
Yeah. So is anyone joining, or shall we start?
I said, I think just give a couple of minutes. That's all. And I can see the students getting joined continuously.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 minutes, and you can
Okay.
start.
Yep. 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 Yep, guys. I will show you my the YouTube channel for that. Moving to head. Hey guys, this is my channel, guys. Tech World with Hari. You guys can subscribe it. So those are the workshop videos also available. So we already done the 360 degrees workshop. So the Linux and the interview questions, Linux interview questions. So you guys can subscribe it and watch these recordings. Or else we have a playlist, guys. So it's all our free content. So you guys can. Yeah, you guys can watch this playlist, complete AWS DevOps 0 to here. So here I uploaded the all the recordings initially, the basic Linux, basics OS and everything. You guys can watch these recording up to 8, guys, 1 to 8 recordings. Those all are the AWS and Linux related videos, guys. Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So you guys are done with the Linux, Java, Python, right, guys? Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Yeah. So I'm starting now, guys. So guys, we will discuss about Linux. So what is Linux? Does anyone knows, guys? Guys, does anyone knows
It is
what is
an operating
Linux?
system. It is your operating system.
Okay, very good,
Nothing but OS.
very good. OS,
Command line interface.
command line interface, very good.
Open source.
It is open source.
Open source, very good. Apart from,
This is a secure operating system compared to the uh, like we using Windows.
okay, secure compared to Windows, very good. Apart from,
It is kernel, stack kernel,
sorry,
kernel.
kernel, very good. Next,
It directly manages system hardware.
directly,
Manages system hardware.
very good.
there are the I think
Directly, wait. Manages system hardware, very good. Next,
there are I think four main pillars I think of Linux like kernel, shell,
mm,
and
shell, very good. Next,
Multi-user operating system.
multi-user operating system, very good. Multi-user operating system. So guys, I already recording the session. So we'll upload it in the drive, and so the Soumya or Vamshi, they will share to you, or I will upload it in the my channel also, guys. You can watch it from my channel also. Okay, either way you can watch it. Yeah, guys. Apart from what is Linux OS? Guys, speak out. OS. Guys, tell me. So does anyone knows what is a Linux operating system? Yes. So whoever told these answer, these all are correct. But there is a specific meaning is there. I will tell you, guys. I will tell you and relate this later. Yeah. So first of all, yeah. So I'm asking about the what is Linux, right? Now I am asking what is a OS. So I'm not asking the abbreviation, guys. I'm asking the meaning. What is the OS?
It is the communication media between hardware and software application.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Next, guys. Guys, speak out.
sorry, I think operating system is a set of programs that act as a, like a link between the computer and user.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Next, guys, which laptops are you using, guys? Which laptop, which hardware are you using?
Windows
Windows is a what is Windows?
operating
Windows
system.
11
I'm asking which hardware are you using?
hardware.
Which hardware are you using?
Lenovo.
Yes, very good. Lenovo, guys. Dell, guys. HP, guys. Apart
Xiaomi.
from Sony, very good. Guys,
Asus.
Access. Guys. Lenovo, Dell, HP, Sony, Asus,
Apple.
Apple. Apart from, are you using any hardware?
MI or Realme.
Realme.
Acer.
Hi. So these all are the hardware,
Samsung.
right? So these all are the, what these all are?
Hardware.
Hardware.
Hardware. These all are hardware. So these all are hardware. Hardware. This is a Lenovo, Anova. So in this hardware, so which OS is installed? So which OS is installed on your hardware?
Windows.
Windows model, guys. Windows version
11.
11. Very good. So something like a Windows 11, Windows 10, or Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows
Windows
Vista,
12.
Windows XP. These all are the Windows of OS. This is a OS, right?
Yeah.
So this is the OS. Guys, mute yourself. Mute yourself, guys, please. Yeah. So this hardware. So these all are the hardwares. So in the hardware, you install the Windows 11 OS. So why you install Windows 11 hardware in this? Why you install Windows 11 on these hardwares? So Windows OS. So Windows OS is installed, right? OS is installed on this hardware, right? So this is the. So this is, for example, this is your hardware laptop, and so this is UR. So UR. This is user or something like you guys. This is ever a laptop. Laptop, desktop, or a hardware, right, guys? So without OS, are you able to interact with the hardware? Guys,
No,
without, no, right? Why?
because
So with
customer can't communicate with the computer.
why?
Because
So
operating system provide an
Interacting
interface
with
to
binary language.
communicate with the computer and software applications.
Okay. So guys, users, you are you know which OS, guys? It's good. It will act as an interface between user and hardware. Lenovo slides. So then, guys, so user knows. So you are interacting with computer, right? You are interacting with your laptop. So in which language you are interacting with your computer, guys?
Binary.
Binary means
Zeros and ones.
0 and 1 binary form.
binary language. So binary language means zeros and
Ones.
ones. So user knows. So we are so the class will be in English mode, right? So how I am communicating with you? I am communicating with you through English only. So for example, user knows which language? High level language. High level language. High level language means, for example, English. You think like that. For example, English is the high level language. You knows which language? English language. Hardware knows which language? Hardware knows, a computer hardware knows binary language. So binary means zeros and ones. Only computer knows zeros and ones. User knows only English language. User doesn't know the binary language, and the computer doesn't know the English language. English language, right? So there is no possibility to communicate with each other because of hardware doesn't know the high level language. User doesn't know the binary language. So we need a solution. We need to interact with the hardware. how we can interact with the hardware, guys. So for example, guys, tell me few examples. For example, yeah. So this is Vamshi. So this is Vamshi. So this is Soumya. This is Soumya. So this is Hari. Guys, this is Hari. So Hari knows, for example, these are the Hari knows, for example, Hari knows Telugu. Soumya knows Hindi. Soumya knows Hindi. So I want to convey a message to Soumya, and Soumya want to convey a message to me. But I don't know Hindi. Soumya don't know Telugu. So we don't know each other, each language, something like. So Soumya knows only Hindi language. So Hari knows only Telugu language. Hari doesn't know Hindi. Soumya doesn't know Telugu. How they can communicate to each other, right? So there is no possibility to communicate with each other. So we need a mediator. So Vamshi is the mediator. So Vamshi is the mediator, guys. Vamshi knows both the languages. So Vamshi knows both the languages. So both the languages. So both the languages. Both the languages means, guys, tell me, Hindi
And Telugu.
and Telugu. So Vamshi knows both the languages. So Soumya and Hari, so both are unable to connect, both are unable to communicate because of they don't. So they don't. Hari don't know the Hindi and Soumya don't know the Telugu. So Vamshi knows both the languages. So whatever the message conveyed to the Soumya, so I will convey to the Vamshi in the form of Telugu. Vamshi convert this message to Hindi and inform to convey to Soumya. Okay, whatever the Soumya wants to convey to Hari, so Soumya convey to Vamshi, and Vamshi translate that message, and so convey in the form of Telugu. Guys, now you understood? So Vamshi is the mediator. So Vamshi knows both the languages. So Vamshi knows both the languages. Same like Vamshi, OS is the, so OS is the mediator. So OS is the mediator. OS knows both the languages. OS knows both the languages. So both languages knows OS. What are those languages? So
Binary and
English,
English.
yeah. So English and so binary. So English and binary. So something like whatever the user convey, like so something like you pressed in the keyboard A or a small a or capital A. So it took OS took that A and convert it in the binary language. For example, 10101010. So 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 whatever you gave it to the computer. So first OS took that message and convert it into the binary format, because of hardware knows only binary format. So whatever the message want to convey from computer to user, so by computer hardware gave the message 1000 something like to the OS converts it, and for example small a, so it displays in the monitor. Guys, now you understood? So what is a OS? OS is a mediator between, guys, it's a mediator between
User and hardware.
Between user and
user and hardware. Guys, now you understood the simple meaning of OS. What is OS? A OS is nothing but a mediator between user and hardware. Mediator between user and hardware. So why we are installing the OS in the laptops? Because of, so directly we are not communicating with the hardware. So we are not communicating with the hardware because of hardware knows only binary language and user knows only high level language. So that's the reason. So directly we are unable to communicate with the hardware. So that's the reason we want to communicate with the, how we want to communicate with the hardware. So we want to communicate with the hardware through OS only. Through OS only. That's the reason. So OS is installed on your machines. So which OS is installed on your machines, guys?
Windows.
So Windows OS is installed on your machines. So something like so OS. So who developed, who created this Windows, guys?
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Yes, Microsoft. Very good.
Sir, actually, your mic is your voice is not audible, sir.
You are unable to hear my voice, huh?
Yeah, not only I, my friends also not getting you.
Guys, now are you able to hear or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's good.
It's good, huh?
Good,
So guys, it's so now are you able to, so it's audible? Guys, it's audible now? Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, now you understood, right? OS act as an interface between them. Yeah. So that is also good. Is it's an interface or a something like a mediator? So interface or a mediator between user and hardware. Guys, so Windows is developed or created by the Microsoft family. So Microsoft family, guys, which mobiles are you using, guys? So which mobile phones are you using?
Samsung.
Right.
Samsung.
Samsung,
Vivo.
Vivo.
Apple.
Realme.
Yes, Samsung,
OnePlus.
OnePlus. I am also using OnePlus, guys.
Realme.
IQ.
Realme.
Realme, whatever it may be, something like
Oppo.
these all are the hardwares, right? So these are you guys are interacting with your mobile, right? So you know which language, guys? So this is the Samsung is the hardware, right? OnePlus is the hardware. So Realme is the hardware. So hardware knows which language, guys?
Binary language.
Binary language. Again, so here hardware knows only binary language. You knows which language, guys?
English.
English language. Yeah. So so something like so in this hardware, definitely there will be a OS is installed, right? So because of you are interacting with this hardware, so you cannot interact with this hardware without OS, right, guys? So which OS is installed on these hardwares, guys?
Android.
Very good. Android. So Android is the OS, guys. So without Android, are you able to communicate with this hardware?
No, sir.
No. So now you understood. So if you are interacting with your hardware, for example, guys, you are using your Wi-Fi routers, right? In your home, you are using your Wi-Fi. Which internet? Which ISP? Internet service provider. So which ISP you are using, guys? Which internet service providers? Which internet are you using, guys?
Geo
For
and Airtel.
example, Act, Geo, whatever it may be. They are providing the
Ion.
routers, right, guys?
TP-Link.
TP-Link. Very good. So router is something like a TP-Link router. So after installing your Wi-Fi router, you guys changed your Wi-Fi name and Wi-Fi password, right, guys? You guys have changed your Wi-Fi name and password, right?
Sir?
Yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So something like, so this is the hardware, right? TP-Link is the hardware. Again, this is the hardware. So you guys have changed the Wi-Fi username password on this hardware. So how you can interact with this hardware, guys? So how you can interact with this hardware and how you changed how you changed this Wi-Fi username and password in this hardware? So you knows which language, guys?
English.
English.
Hardware knows which language.
Binary.
But how you are interacting with this? How you are interacting with your TP-Link or whatever it may be, the routers. So you are unable to interact with the hardware, right? So definitely here also there may be a
applications.
Operating system.
So if you want to interact with this hardware, definitely what we need.
OS, all right.
Yeah, we don't know which one. We don't know. So which one? Must and should OS is installed on this machine. So guys, from now onwards, remember, so if you are interacting with any hardware, either video games or whatever it may be, so something like, so if you are interacting with any hardware, definitely there will be a OS is installed. So that's the reason we are able to, so if the OS is not installed on this machine, so we are unable to interact with this hardware. So how, so when you will interact with this hardware, definitely there will be a OS is installed on that machine. So that's the reason we are able to communicate that hardware. Otherwise, so we cannot
We
communicate
cannot
with hardware.
communicate.
So without OS, without Windows on these laptops, Lenovo, Dell, HP, Sony, Access, Apple, Realme, are you able to communicate with these hardwares, guys, directly without OS?
No.
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 Guys, now you understand. So if you are interacting with any hardware, definitely there will be a, so there will be a OS is installed on that hardware. So then only we are interacting with that hardware. So if the OS is not installed on that hardware, definitely, so it cannot interact with that hardware, guys. Guys, now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So in our Samsung mobile, Apple mobile, whatever the mobiles are using, so definitely there will be a OS is installed on this machine. On this machine. Now it's clear, guys. What is OS?
It is a communication media
Yes,
between
sir.
a user and
Yes. Yeah. So
hardware.
guys, so I asked what is the Linux OS? So Linux OS is nothing but some of the people are telling operating system, some of
Systems.
the people are telling OS, some of the people are telling multi-user operating system, some of the people are telling something like a command line interface. It's a open source, secure compared to Windows, kernel, directly manages system hardware, shell. So these all are at some point of time, it's okay. But the meaning of the OS is, what is the simple meaning of the OS, guys?
The mediator between the user and the
Yes,
Interface between the user and
very good, very good. So why we installed OS on your hardware, guys? Either mobile or a laptop or a router or whatever it may be.
actually we are
So
communicating with
Communicate
the
with system
In
hardware
order to interact with
unable
the
to
hardware,
yes.
directly.
we have
So without interaction, without OS, we cannot interact with. So without
Hardware.
OS, so we cannot interact with this
With
hardware. We
Hardware.
cannot interact with this hardware. So very good, guys. Very good, very good. Yeah. So I will link to this. Yeah. So now you know OS, right, guys? Yeah. Guys, tell me. So how many types of OSs are there?
two
three
types, sir.
types:
What are
Windows,
those?
Linux,
User
Mac.
interface and command line interface.
Single line and multi.
UI and GUI.
Very good, very good. Everyone is good. But listen. Single user operating system.
109.
Single user operating system. Multi-user operating system. So types of OS. How many types, guys? Single user operating system, multi-user
User
operating.
operating system.
Guys, tell me. So you are using a hardware, something like a Dell, HP, Lenovo, or whatever it may be. You are using these hardwares, right? Dell, HP, whatever. So what is the single user operating system? So in your laptop, how many people are interacting at a time? So how many people are interacting with your laptop, guys?
Only one.
Only one, sir.
Only one user interacting with your operating system. So that is nothing but a single user operating system. Guys, tell me examples of single user operating systems.
Windows, Mac OS.
Very good. Windows, Which model are you using? Which version?
Windows
11.
Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows
No.
8, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP. So these all are the single user operating system. So who is invented this Microsoft? Who is this invented Windows guys?
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Microsoft. So Microsoft, right? Guys, so you are learning which language, guys?
High level.
So learning which languages, guys? Python, Java,
Java.
Yeah, sir.
Java, right? Yeah. So why are you guys are learning Java?
For the coding purpose.
Coding?
To
For
develop
the coding
application.
purpose and building the applications.
Develop
Applications.
web applications.
Very good, very good. So developing the web applications. So for example, so this is your web browser, guys. This is your web browser. So what are the web browsers, guys? Google Chrome or whatever it means, right?
Yes, sir.
So you are the developers, guys, right? For example, you are the developers, right? You are the developers. Which developers, guys? You are the Java developer or front end or whatever. Sorry, guys, Java developers. Yeah. So what you are doing, guys? You are doing what you are doing.
Developing a web app
Developing of applications.
So how you are developing your web applications?
using any
Using
language.
doing a set of program with
Yes,
the
very
different
good.
like
So code, right? So programs is nothing but a code. You're writing a code, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you are you're developing the code. Something like is nothing but a code. So you are doing the coding, right? So developers are developing the code. So you developed this code, right? So you developed the a code for the web application. So that is example of WhatsApp. So you developed the code for the WhatsApp, right? The web application. So what are the modules are there, right, guys? The application should be initially a WhatsApp, chat and contacts, right, guys? So this is chat. So this is a contact. This is the contact. So this is the application. So this is the web application. This application purpose you're writing the code. So where you deploy your code, guys. So where you deploy your code.
That
So I
is
think you initially it starts with SDLC, right? You guys are know what is SDLC,
yes, sir.
right?
Software development basics.
Yeah. Tell me, guys. So what is SDLC?
software development lifecycle.
Yeah. So what are the components? What are the modules are there in the SDLC? So why
Class.
do we need SDLC?
Like in the during of applications, some issues are creating after some time, so we can easily update some features and add some features.
So what is SDLC, guys? Can you tell me the abbreviation?
Software development
Software
life cycle.
development lifecycle.
Again, tell me software
Development life cycle.
software
Development life cycle.
software development
Lifecycle.
life
Cycle.
Yeah. So this is the a software development life cycle. So I want to create a software or a web application or a application, whatever it may be. So this is the format, right? So by using SDLC, so we can develop the application, right? Guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
So Facebook is the web application. So Facebook is the application. So right. So how you are creating your a Facebook, guys? So something like, for example, tell me. So So this is the browser, guys. This is the Google Chrome. This is the Google Chrome. So in this Google Chrome, in our laptop, you open our Google Chrome and you type www dot or something like https dot colon www dot web dot whatsapp.com, right? So this is the website, guys. This is the website you are. So once you hit into the enter hit once you hit so it will open your WhatsApp page, right, guys? So it will open the scanning page or whatever the page. Once you scan, it will open the your profile page, right? Guys, where it comes from?
Okay.
So it's
From
come where it comes.
cloud side,
So why? So once you are developing the code, right? So where you deploy this code, guys?
server
Something
on
like
server.
On the
on
server.
the
Server.
very good on the server. On the server. So in the server, something like you deployed. So you guys, so you are using the which language, guys?
Java.
Develop the code, Java language.
Java
So
language.
Java is the language, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to deploy your application, definitely we need a web server, right, guys?
Yeah.
So what is the web server, guys? So which web server are you using to deploy your application?
Like
Tomcat.
Very good.
Tomcat, Apache.
Yeah, Tomcat. So in this server, you install the Java for recognizing the coding, and so we want to deploy application in the web server only. For example, this is the web server. You install the Tomcat also. Install the Tomcat web server, right? So once you install the Tomcat web server, so you copied the whatever the code you write for the web server. So this is the code, guys. So this is the code. So Tomcat knows only .jar or .var, guys. What is the .jar or .var files? .var files. But you but you wrote it in the .java. So it will convert something like it will convert from .java to .var or .jar. .var or .jar. For example, you deployed a WhatsApp.jar, guys. So yeah, once you hit the www.whatsapp.com, so it will suggest where the whatsapp.com is there. Yes, the whatsapp.com is there in this server. Your application is there in this server. Then it will open the pages from here only. So it will open the pages from here through the HTTPS hypertext transfer protocol. So guys, now you understood. So this is the server. So web WhatsApp. How many people are interacting with this operating system, guys? Guys, how many people are interacting with this?
Multiple, sir.
Multiple people. Lakhs of people are using this server, right? So once you are hitting this server, definitely, so it will take the resources like CPU, memory. So it will take the resources. If you hit everyone, it will take the CPU. Right. So this is multiple people are interacting this server. That's the reason it is a multi-user operating system. Yes, it is a multi-user operating system. Guys, understood? Yeah, this is the a multi-user operating system. So now you understood. So what is a single user operating system? What is the multi-user operating system? So multi-user operating system, for example, the OS should be. So Windows, Microsoft created two types of OSs. So one is for single user operating system, another one is for multi-user operating system. The multi-user operating system is so Windows Server 2020. So Windows Server 2016, Windows Server 2012, Linux. What is this, guys? So Linux is popular for server side. So Linux is popular for multi-user operating system. So here, Apple, Mac, Macintosh. Macintosh is for the single user operating system. Guys, now you understood? So Microsoft family created two types of hardware, two types of OSs. So one is single user operating system. The second one is multi-user operating system. So single user operating system is nothing but Windows 10, 11, 8, 7, Vista, HP, Mac. These all are the single user operating system. So at a time, only one people interacting with this operating system. The multi-user operating system is nothing but so multiple people interacting with this operating system. So for example, the Windows and the Linux, Windows Server, Linux, these all are the multi-user operating system. Guys, understood? So HP, Dell. So HP, the hardware companies also so developed two types of hardwares. So the hardware companies also developed two types of hardwares. So one is for single user operating system, another one is for multi-user operating system. What is this? So Dell, guys, you are using Dell, right? Does anyone knows a Dell HP, the model you which model are you using? For example, Dell Latitude, right? Dell Latitude, whatever it may be. These all are the, for example, this is the laptop, right? So you are using this lap. So this is designed for a single user operating system or multi-user operating system, guys.
Single.
Single user.
Yes, very good. Single user operating system. So this is a single user operating system. So which OS is installed on this machine, guys?
Windows.
Windows.
Windows 10, 11, whatever it is. Okay. So this hardware is designed for only single user operating system. For multi-user operating system purpose, so which hardware is designed? For example, Dell created Dellpower R710. So this is the server, guys. Guys, if now you understood, so where you deployed your application, so whatever the developer developed that code, right? That code will be deployed on this server. This server. Guys, now you understood? So this is the multi-user operating system. Now you understood? So multi-user operating system. So hardware also designed for two types of hardware. One is for a single user, another one is for multi-user. Guys, understood? Guys, understood? So OS can be two types and hardware can be two types. So hardware can be divided into two types. One is for single user, another one is for multi-user. So single user operating system, multi-user operating system. Guys, now, so Linux is popular for? Guys,
Multi-user.
Linux is popular.
Multi-user operating system.
Very good. Now you understood. So Linux is used for multi-user operating system. Multi-user operating
Operating.
system. Yeah, guys. So Windows is a GUI, guys. What is nothing but GUI and CLI. Guys, what is GUI?
Graphical user interface.
Graphical user
User
interface. Graphical user interface.
Command line
So
interface.
yes, very good. Command line
Interface.
command line interface. So graphical user interface, command line interface. So all the Microsoft family will be GUI, graphical user
User
interface. Yeah. So graphical user interface is nothing but the OS is developed with the help of images. So minimize, maximize. So these all are the graphical user interface. Because of graphics, graphical means images. So this Windows OS is installed within the Windows OS is developed with the help of images. With the images. So CLI. So CLI is nothing but a command line interface. Command line interface means, guys, you know, right? Command line.
only
CMD.
terminal where you see
Yes,
terminal.
only terminal. So for example, this is the command line interpreter. So how you can interact with this this voice? You can interact with this voice through commands only.
Commands. Yeah.
So Linux is popular for CLI. Yes, now understood. So Linux is a popular for CLI. So how you are interacting with Linux OS, guys? Through commands only.
Through commands.
Through commands only. For example, this is the So this is the Linux OS, guys. So this is the cat/etc red hat. Yeah. So you see, so this is the CentOS. This is the Linux
Version
OS.
of
No. So this is the Linux. I will tell you now what is. So this is the Linux OS, guys. So how you are interacting with this OS, guys? Through the commands only.
commands.
ls, cd, mkdir, pwd. So I'm interacting with this Linux OS through commands only. So that's the reason. So Linux is command line interface. So how you can interact with this OS? You can interact with this OS through commands only. So commands only. Yeah, so it is highly secure because of Windows is developed with the help of images. So how the virus comes? So your virus comes into the something like images or whatever it may be, right? So but Linux is CLI. CLI means commands. Commands is nothing but ABCD. So ABCD. So there is no possibility to get the virus to attack the virus in the alphabets. So that's the reason Windows is highly secure and so Linux is highly secure and it is a portable because of. So if you want to install a Windows OS on your laptop, at least you need a 50 GB to 100 GB to install the OS. But if you want to install the Linux OS, it is a alphabets Linux, so CLI, right? Commands. So how much GB we need? 8 GB is enough for to install the Linux OS, guys. To install the Linux OS. It is a portable, highly secure. Guys, now you understood? So Windows is the CLI. So Windows is the CLI. Linux is the
Windows is
CLI.
GUI, sir.
Windows is GUI. So Linux is CLI. Yeah. So who developed, who created Windows? Guys, who created?
Microsoft.
Microsoft. Now you understood. So who created Windows? Microsoft family, right? Microsoft family. But who invented Linux?
Linus Torvalds.
There is no specific company, like developer group. They contribute a lot of things to develop this Linux operating system.
Linus Torvalds.
Linus Torvalds.
Yeah, something. Who is? Your name?
Kiran.
Kiran. Yeah. So lady is talking about that OS. What is Linux OS and who developed Linux OS? I forgot your name. Can you tell me again? No worries, guys. Okay. Yeah, guys. Now you understood. So Linux is popular for multi-user operating system and Linux is a CLI, right? Now you understood. Linux is a multi-user operating system and so Linux is a CLI. Now, who developed the Linux, guys? Guys, who developed the Linux?
Linus Torvalds.
Who is guys?
Linus Torvalds.
Linus Torvald. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Yeah. So Linus Torvald. Linus Torvald. Linus Torvald studied in one of the university. Studied in 1991. Studied in one of the university. So one of the university and his mentor. Guys, who is mentor? Do you know, guys, mentor? Who is mentor?
Guiding.
Sorry, guide. Something like a guide. Something like whatever. So the mentor is nothing but a something like whoever needs a support to you, that guy will support you, right? That's something like a guide. So
Yeah.
in 1991, Linus Torvald studied in one of the university, and his mentor is asking to create a new OS based on Unix, based on Unix OS. So he created a one OS, guys. It created a one OS called as a Minix OS. But Minix OS having some drawbacks. Drawbacks. So something like there is no network, no network, no network in that OS. Again, he overcome those limited drawbacks, and he created a one new Linux, guys. He created a one new Linux, sorry, one new OS. So one new OS, and he is thinking, so which name we want to put this OS? Which name we want to put for this new OS? So he's thinking, and so he took first four letters from his name. What his name, guys? What is his name?
Linus.
What is his name?
Torvald.
Linus. But he took first four letters from his name. So what are the first four letter, guys?
LINU.
LINU.
Very good. L-I-N-U. So his name is Linus, right? L-I-N-U. He took first four letters from his name and last letter from Unix. Last letter from Unix. Last letter from Unix. Now the OS name is, guys, tell me, what is the OS name?
Linux.
Yes, very good. Now you understood how the Linux came?
Yes, sir.
Linux. So a new OS is developed, and he's thinking and so which name we want to put for the new OS. So for he took first four letters from his name and last letter from LIX Unix and combine it and created as a OS name, call it as a Linux OS. So Linux OS and released as a open source. So it's released as a open source. Guys, tell me, so what is the difference between, so he released as a, so this is the open source, right? So open source. So so Java is a open source or commercial, guys? So what is the difference between open source and commercial?
Open source anyone can use without license.
Very good.
But commercial we need require license like Windows.
Yeah. So
And open source, I
if you
think
want to use
don't need to
use
pay
that
anything
product,
amount.
yeah, definitely we need to buy, right? So buy the product, or buy the licenses for commercial. So what is open source, guys?
It is free to
No
use.
need of
It's
any
free of cost.
purchase
Anyone
of
can
license.
Free of cost.
Anyone
of
can contribute to the open source.
Cost. The second, so we have a 2
It
points.
easy,
We have
easy to use, I think.
Mhm.
The source code will be available for
Very
everyone.
good. Very
Source
good.
code
Very
is
good.
open.
Source code is,
Available for everyone.
Available for all.
yes. Something like I have the Facebook source code. Source code means, guys, tell me what is source code?
Code of the Facebook.
Code of the
Application code.
website. Yes, the application code. So I have the application code. So developer, something like a 1 year, the developers develop this code and released as open source. Now I have the open source and now I have the code. Now I have the source code. So I don't want to develop again, right? So I took that source code and I replaced with Facebook as a book face. And I released as a website www.bookface. Bookface. It is easily, right? So everyone can took that source code and created their own, they customize their own website, right? Because of the Facebook code is available. The same way the Linux, how the Linux OS is developed, Windows OS is developed, the same SDLC, software development lifecycle. The Linux OS is developed through the developed through the code C language. So this C language code, that source code is available. So if the source code is available, everyone took that source code and created their own customized OSs, right? So we have a source code. So we have a source code. No need to bother about, no need to worry about the how to create the OS from scratch. I have a code already. So every company took that source code and created their own type of Linuxes, their own type of OSs. So Linus Torvald created a Linux and released as an open source. So all the companies took that source code and created their own OSs, guys. Created their own types of OSs. Every company. So every company took that source code and guys understood? So Linux. Guys, Linux OS. Linux OS. So Linus Torvald released as a open source. Released as a open source. So once released the open source, every company took that source code and created their own type of OSs. For example, IBM. Guys know IBM company? You guys are know or no? Don't know?
Yeah, we know. So.
We know, right? So IBM company took that source code and created their own OS called as AX Linux OS. What is this, guys? AI Linux OS. The same way, HP company also took that source code and created their own OS called as a UX Linux OS. The same.
Red Hat.
Yeah, very good. Oracle company, Oracle Inc. also took that source code and created their own OS called as a Oracle Linux OS. Sun. So guys, who developed Java?
Sun Microsystem.
Sun Microsystem.
Before Sun Microsystems, right? Now Oracle, right? It acquired Oracle, right? OCJP, right? The certification for the Java is OCJP.
Yes.
I think Oracle company, I don't know, guys. So OCJP or OC something like Oracle. Now Java is acquired by the Oracle. So before Oracle Corp Java certification or something like that. Before it is a SCGP. Sun Microsystem certified Java certified or something like. So before Java, so now Java is from Oracle, but so it's acquired from the Sun Microsystems, guys. Sun Microsystems. Yeah, Sun Microsystems created their own OS called as a Solaris. Yeah. Finally, Red Hat Inc. Guys, in our real-time environment, most of the people are using in the server, the Linux OS is Red Hat. Okay. So Red Hat INC created three types of OSs. One is Fedora, the second one is CentOS,
and RHEL.
RHEL or Red Hat. Red Hat or RHEL. So RHEL is nothing but a Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Okay. So this is also Red Hat. So all the environments, all the production environments and all the real-time environments they are using, most of the people are using either Ubuntu or something like it. Debian. So Debian company took that source code and created their own OS called as a Ubuntu. Right? Ubuntu, guys. Sorry. Spell wrong. Ubuntu. So this is the OS. Ubuntu Linux OS. So these all are the Linux OSs. So Red Hat family created three types of OSs. So those are the Fedora, CentOS, Red Hat. So what we are learning in this course, say the CentOS or Red Hat or Fedora. So initially something like a WhatsApp 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, something like same like as a so Red Hat the window these are OSs also created the versions. Windows 10, right? The same way Windows HP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, the same way CentOS, CentOS 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The present version is 8. Same way Red Hat 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
9, sir. Latest version.
yeah, latest version is 9, but the stable version is 8 only. Okay. Yeah. So what is this 2, 3, 4, 5? Something like right before KitKat, Jelly Bean, same like as. So they released as a new feature and released as a new version. So added a new feature and released as a new version. Added a new feature and released as a new version. So added a new feature and released as a new version. So in our class, so what we will install? We will install the CentOS. So we will install the CentOS 7. CentOS 7. CentOS 7 or Red Hat 7. Both are same. Red Hat 7, guys. So which Linux OS we are learning in this course, guys? Guys, speak out, guys. Speak out.
CentOS or Red Hat.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Now you understand which OS we are installing. So we are installing the which OS, guys? So we are installing the CentOS 7. Okay. So where we install the CentOS 7, guys? So we install the CentOS 7
virtual box.
on a physical server, for example. So this is the physical server. So we installed a CentOS 7. Guys, understood? So in this hardware, which Linux OS is we installed? So we installed the
CentOS 7.
Linux OS. CentOS 7 Linux OS. Guys, now you understood? Yeah. So this is
Yes, sir.
So this is the physical server. So this is the physical server. Dell Power Edge R713. Guys, guys, now you understood, right? So this is the Linux OS. So this is the CentOS 7 installed on Dell Power Edge R710. So this is the physical. So physical to a virtualization, guys. Physical to virtualization. So guys, physical to virtualization. So this is the physical. What is virtualization, guys? Sorry.
Virtualization is used to create virtual machines.
Yes. So virtualization, guys. So what is virtualization? Something like this is the physical server, right? This is a big server. The cost of this server is, for example, 5 lakhs. What is this? So 5 lakhs, guys. I want to reduce the cost, right? So everyone says how we can reduce our cost. So we can reduce our cost as so is there any possibility? Yes, there is a innovation thought comes into the picture, a virtualization comes into the picture. The same hardware. Yeah, guys. So this is the same hardware. So in this hardware, so we installed only one OS, but the cost is 5 lakhs. So for production servers, it is okay to use okay to use for the production server because of so we are getting the money, right? Facebook, WhatsApp, so the ads, right? Or something like YouTube. So we deployed the YouTube in here. So we got the money from we got the revenue from the people. So how we can get the revenue from the user? Something like ads. But in the developers, something like the environment should be, guys. So environment should be, so this is the environment. So this is the environment. So which environment this is? Non-production. What is the environment, guys? Non-production. So this is the non-production. So this is the production environment, right? This is the production environment. So non-production, production. So production is nothing but a live. So whatever we are searching, whatever we are using the whatsappweb.com. So thus this application is live application. So this server is the live server. Right. So these are the non-production environments. So non-production environment is nothing but a dev environment and the QA environment. QA environment. So developer uses the development environment. QA uses the QA environment. So testing. So before going to the live, before going to the production, so we need to test it in the development environment and the QA environment, testing environment. So once these two are success, then we will move into the live environment, production environment, right? For production environment, most of the people are using, but in the non-production environment, so non-production means dev environment or QA environment. This server is in the dev environment, for example. So how many people are working on the dev environments, guys? Mostly 5 to 10 people are using. 5 to 10 people are using the 5 to 10 people are using the dev environment, and 5 to 10 people are 5 to 10 people are using the QA environment. QA environment, guys. But U limit is nothing but a user limit. What is this, guys? User limit. For example, 1 lakh. So how many people are accessing this server at a time? 1 lakh people. We can interact with the website, WhatsApp or a Facebook website. But so this server is for sustained for 1 lakh people. But so how many people are using, guys? Only 5 to 10 people. So, but the cost, so the cost is 5 lakhs. So 5 lakhs is spending for the non-production environment and dev and QA environment. But we are not getting the revenue on the non-production environment. We are getting the revenue on the production environment. So is there any innovation thought to reduce the cost for the non-production environment, development and QA? Yes, there is an innovative thought comes into the picture. So that is nothing but a virtualization. So what is a virtualization? Virtualization is the bare metal software, something like on top of the Android OS, right? Android OS is the bare metal. So because of Android is the software in between in the bottom of the Android. So there is a Linux OS is installed. Linux OS plus Android software. So they combine it and released as a Android. That is nothing but a bare metal. The same way, virtualization also. How we can interact with the hardware, guys? Definitely OS. Which OS? For example, Linux OS is installed. So for this in Linux OS, so we want to use these resources. We want to release the resources. So we want to release the resources. Purpose they created a one software called as a virtualization. So virtualization. virtualization. So they released as a software and they released as a virtualization. So once you install the virtualization, so who are providing the software for the virtualization? So VMware company and Oracle company, they are providing the virtualization solutions. The name it call it as a VMware and the Oracle virtual machine. The name. So VMware company provided the VMware virtualization and Oracle company provided the Oracle virtual machine. These are the two solutions. Two companies provided two solutions for the virtualization. So if you install the VMware or a Oracle virtual machine on this server, Oracle virtual machine on this server, it releases the resources. The resources means RAM, CPU, RAM and the CPU. Right. So based on this, so first we install the Oracle virtual machine. So then we install the CentOS 7. So then we install the Windows Server, whatever it may be. So we can install the other server, Red Hat. So based on the resources means CPU, RAM, right? So this is the virtualization. So if you install the virtualization on your hardware, then we can install the number of OSs. For example, so here we install only one OS, but here we install 10 OSs. So with the help of OVM, so 10 OSs. But this this server cost is 5 lakhs. So here we install only one OS, but here we install 10 OSs. For example, so this is for Dev. So this is for QA. So for example, this is for Dev. The other one is for QA, right? So 10 into 50 equal to 5 lakhs. So for development environment, it will be a 50,000. It will be a 50,000 per server. So in the production 5 lakhs, but a innovation thoughts comes into the picture in the virtualization. So the cost will be a 50,000 per server. So the dev environment having a 50,000. It is enough? Yes, because of environment, non-production environment doesn't get the revenue. That's the reason we are using the virtualization. So we are using the virtualization, guys. Yes, understood? Yeah. So your laptop, for example, your laptop also a server. So in this laptop, so which OS is installed, guys? So Windows is installed. Windows 11 is installed, and so you can install the virtual box, Oracle virtual box, OVM. Then you can install the virtual machine. Then you can install the virtual machine on your laptop based on your configuration. So based on your configuration. So this is the Oracle virtual machine I installed on my laptop. My laptop. So this is the Oracle virtual box. This is the Oracle virtual box. I will show you. So yeah, so this is the Oracle virtual box I installed in my laptop, and I installed the CentOS 7 on my laptop. CentOS 7 on my laptop. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or no?
Yes, sir, understood.
Yeah. So how we can install the Oracle virtual box on your laptop? I will show you. Yeah. So Oracle virtual box download. So this is the Oracle virtual box site. So go to here and go to downloads. Then, so you are using which one? So you are using Linux operating system, you are using Mac operating system, or you are using Windows operating system. Most of the people are using the Windows operating system. So then click here. It will automatically download the Oracle VirtualBox. For example, I'm clicking it here. You see, so Oracle VirtualBox 7.1.0 is installed. So will be downloaded. Yes, yes. And so which OS we want to install, guys? Please tell me which OS? CentOS 7.
CentOS 7.
Yeah, we need to download the CentOS 7 also. So for
ISO
installing
image.
the ISO image. So for installing the VirtualBox, before we need to install the Visual C++ 2019. Guys, some people are getting the error. Yeah, so you can use this 64-bit, guys. You can copy this and download this. This is the copy link address. I'm pasting here, guys. You guys can save it somewhere. So first we need to install this one. Yeah. So this is the guys. You can still need to download this. After this, you can download the Oracle VirtualBox. So this is the Oracle VirtualBox. Click the Oracle VirtualBox and go to Windows. Then copy link address. Paste it here. Yeah. So this is for the VirtualBox, guys. And so we need to download the CentOS 7 ISO also. CentOS 7 ISO download. So this is the site, guys. CentOS 7 org downloads. You can click the downloads. Then you can click the x86 64-bit. Yeah, so any one of the mirror, guys, you can click it. So then you can download the ISO, guys, 4.4 GB of ISO. Copy this link address and I'm pasting it in our chat. You guys copy this one also. Yeah, you can download these. You can download the CentOS 7. Yeah, so you can download the Oracle VirtualBox, then Visual Studio, this Visual Studio plus plus C++. You can install first this one, then you can install the VirtualBox and you can download the CentOS 7. So this is the ISO disk image, guys. The format is a disk image file. The format is disk image file. You can download. This is so how much GB this is? This is 4.38 GB. So you need to download this. Then so you can install how you can install the VirtualBox. I will install, guys. So I want to shut down this machine. You need 0 is shutdown. Shutdowning, guys. Yes. So I want to remove from here. I'm removing. Delete all files. Then I'm closing. So then I'm closing. I want to install this, guys. Go to control panel, programs, programs and features. There, Oracle VirtualBox. And install this. Yes, guys, it's preparing to install. Yeah. So it is uninstalling the Oracle Virtual Machine. So what you guys can do is after developing the servlets and JSP, right? Once you got the web application, install the Oracle virtual machine on your server. So Oracle virtual machine on your laptop. Then you install the Java and Tomcat on your VirtualBox. You install the CentOS 7. So then you can deploy your application, guys. And you can deploy your application and check it in the local host. Okay.
Directly by hosting our web application into the Tomcat, is it not possible?
Directly.
Directly in the Apache Tomcat,
Uh,
we can host it, like we can deploy.
so what you are asking in your laptop, you are installing the Tomcat directly and hosting the application, right?
Yes, sir.
You can do it, but why I am saying is, so if you joined any company, so you are deploying your application in your laptop or the environment, in the non-production or production environment.
Environment.
Yes, right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's the reason. So you guys can practice this way, so that the real time in your company, when you have to join the company, right, any company, so the company must be in these environments, this environments, non-production, production, QA, live environments. You are not deploying your application in your local laptop. Okay. Visual Studio
Sir,
2019.
how is the future in Linux for a fresher?
So the future, definitely there will be a future for the Linux, because of, so whoever the technology comes, either Python or whatever it may be, the languages or the technology comes into the picture. So at the end, we need to deploy our application in the hardware only. So in the hardware, how we can communicate with the hardware? We can communicate with the hardware through Linux only, right? So definitely, so there is a huge requirement or boom or in the Linux environment, because of ultimately your application, the end of the day, your application will be deployed on the any one of the Linux machine, right? So developer doesn't know the Linux. So who will do it? The Linux engineers or the Linux operations. So will
Linux
operate the Linux.
administrators.
Yes, Linux administrator.
And I think mostly used for the ethical hacking.
Yeah, everywhere in the DevOps,
Cyber
cloud,
security.
cyber security, everywhere we are using a Linux. Something like most of the people are, or something like using the Linux, because of Linux is highly secure, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I need to restart my laptop, but mm, it's already gone, right? Okay. Yeah. So
Uninstall soon.
yeah. So now I am trying to install. So I downloaded. So what I downloaded the that Visual Studio first. We need to Visual Studio C++, right? So we need to install first. So Visual Studio C++. So because of why I am installing that one, I will show you. So I downloaded the virtual box on your laptop. I'm installing the virtual box on your laptop. Okay, guys. So Oracle VirtualBox 7 is needs the Microsoft Visual C++ 2019. So Redis table package to install the first. You need to install the first. That's the reason. So finish. So okay. Yeah. First we need to install this VC. Yeah, VC Redis. Yes. Once you install the VC Redis, then we can install the Oracle VirtualBox on your machine. As understood? Yeah. So now we can install the Oracle VirtualBox. Yes. So next. Yes. Yes. Oracle. VirtualBox not install, guys, because install using the compatibility setting. Next.
I think it's installing in the background, sir. Can you check in the taskbar? Those administrators are running.
Yeah. Now it's finished. So you must restart the system. No, I'm not restarting the system. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's installed Oracle VirtualBox. Okay. So let's close this. Close everything. So close this. Close. Close window. Yep. So I already installed the Oracle VirtualBox. Right. I already showed right how to install the Oracle VirtualBox. Let's install the Oracle VirtualBox. So this is the Oracle VirtualBox. In here, so we need to install the CentOS 7. So click new, CentOS 7. So next, so I took the resources are memory and CPU, 2 GB RAM and 1 CPU. I took that, and 20 GB hard disk for installing the OS, because I already told you, right? So Linux is a CLI. So Linux is a portable. So if you install the Linux OS, we need at least 8 GB is enough. That's the reason we took 20 GB only. So if you want to install a Windows, definitely we need a 50 to 100 GB for installing the OS, because of so Windows OS is developed with the help of images. So it's a GUI, but Linux is a CLI. Yeah, guys. So go to the settings. So on the network, guys, you can attach. First is the NAT. The second
Bridge
one is
adapter.
enable bridge adapter. The third one is host only. Okay. So because of if you want to connect this from cloud or whatever it may be, data center. So we need a internet. That's the reason we enabled the bridge. So bridge is nothing but so it will connect from the over the internet. So NAT is nothing but it will connect from only local. It will connect from only local, guys. Understood? Yeah. And the storage, so you selected the storage where you install the CentOS 7. But how we can install the CentOS 7? So we can install the CentOS 7 through ISO. So that we need to attach that ISO, right? ISO CentOS 7 downloaded, right? So add a optical drive. Optical drive is nothing but optical drive is nothing but
Where the ISO is located.
the DVD or something like, right? The DVD CSD. In our laptop before, the laptops are having the DVD ROM or the CD ROMs, right? The same way, optical drive is nothing but a CD DVD ROM. Yeah. So we are attaching, virtually we are attaching the optical drive and attached this ISO, CentOS 7 ISO. Okay. So we attached the ISO, through this ISO, we install the OS on this hard disk. This hard disk. Okay. So now you selected everything. In the settings, you selected the name is CentOS 7. You took the RAM, CPU, and the ISO, and where you install the OS and the network. Everything you selected. Now you can start installing the OS. Click start. NT create files device VirtualBox file status object name not found. Make sure the kernel modules has been loaded successfully. Yeah, we need to reboot at least. Yeah, let's check. Now virtual machine center has terminated quickly during the startup with exit code. So more details may be available. Log. Yes, guys, we need a reboot. Guys, I will connect 1 second. I will connect through my mobile and I will talk to you. Then 1 second. Is that guy? It's always good. Yep. Yes, I'm connecting from mobile.
Recording in progress.
Yes, sir. Able to hear. I'm stopping.